Dear friends and dear members of Mogen David, it's been almost 2 months, actually a little bit over 2 months since we last met. And I really hope and wish that we can all meet together very soon with great health and happiness. Tonight actually, and tomorrow is the 14th of Iyar, Yudalet of Iyar, which is the day of the passing of Rabbi Meir Baal, the holy Tana, Rabbi Meir Baal. Many of us are familiar with Rabbi Meir Baal by visiting his grave in Tveria, by the Kinneret in the northern side of Israel, praying over there when we go to visit in Israel. I want to share with you a quick story about Rabbi Meir Baal, and hopefully we can take something with that story and apply it to our own personal life, something that could really help us become better people. The Gemara in Masechet Sotah in the Yerushalmi, in Daf Hey Amud Aleph, says a very, very famous story about Rabbi Meir Baal. Rabbi Meir Baal, in one of his many lectures that he gave, his many Torah classes that he gave, it was a Friday night, and a lady participated in that class. The class went a little longer than what it should have, and the lady got home late. When she got home late, her husband got very upset. He said, "You went to the class of this rabbi instead of being home and taking care of me." I assume he did not have a good relationship with Rabbi Meir Baal, that husband, and he asked his wife to leave home, go to Rabbi Meir Baal and spit in his face. The lady is devastated, not sure what to do. She left home. She starts talking to her friends and neighbors. What is it I should do? I can't do such a thing. In the meantime, Rabbi Meir Baal, the Gemara says in Ruach HaKodesh, he saw that this lady is in a conflict with her husband because of his lecture, and this is what her husband wants her to do. So Rabbi Meir Baal rushed to call the lady, and he calls her in and he tells her, "Listen, I have an eye infection, and the only way to cure from this eye infection is if you spit in my eye. So I want you to do it right now. Spit in my eye 7 times so I can get rid of this infection." The lady, not sure what to do again, devastated. She's having a terrible day, but if the rabbi asks her to do it, she's doing it, and she spits in his eye 7 times, in the eye of the greatest man of the generation. Right after that, Rabbi Meir turns to her and says, "My lady, you go home right now and tell your husband that you didn't spit in my eye once, that you did it for 7 times, and you did a lot more than you really asked. And you and your husband should hopefully live in peace." When the students of Rabbi Meir Baal heard about it, they came to Rabbi Meir and said, "Rabbi, how can you let such a thing happen? There is this man," and I assume that they knew this man, which probably had some conflicts with Rabbi Meir Baal in the past. This man is disrespecting you, asking his wife to come and spit, and you should have told us. We would have taken care of it in a different manner. We should have taken care of this husband that disrespected you in such a way." Rabbi Meir Baal turns to his student and tells him, when a husband and wife have a conflict, the Torah says, the concept of Isha Sotah, when they have a conflict between each other, and the piece is shattered in pieces, they have to go to the Kohen. And the Kohen Gadol takes the name of God, and he will erase it in water and let the lady drink from that water in order to do peace between the husband and wife. Says Rabbi Meir Baal, if God is willing to take his own holy name and erase it by the water so he can do peace between a husband and wife, who am I to let my ego stand between this husband and wife? And of course, my name is not more important, and my honor and my ego is not more important than the peace of this husband and wife. It's a very powerful story, and I think the message is very clear that in order for us to accomplish peace between us and our family members, our spouses, our friends, our community members, and so on, we have to put our ego away. And I'm speaking about myself, because as much as we talk about it, when the time comes to actual action, it's very difficult to do it. But that's what we have to do. That's what we learned from Rabbi Meir Baal. So if you want to do peace, you have to back up. If you want to do peace, you have to put your ego away. My rabbi many times told me in yeshiva, and I said it a few times, and I repeat it one more time. He told me that when we finish Tfilat Shmoneh Esrei 3 times a day, we bend down a little bit and we take 3 steps back. And my rabbi taught me a very powerful message, that if you want to do peace, and it doesn't matter with who, if you really want to accomplish peace, you have to bend down a little bit and back up. You have to put your ego away if you want to accomplish real peace, if you want to accomplish real shalom. So hopefully we can apply that to our own personal life, and Bezat Hashem, the zchut and the merit of this holy Tana, Rabbi Meir Baal will Bezat Hashem protect us and will help us get through this very difficult period of time with great health and happiness. If you can light a candle tonight in memory of the Tzaddik Rabbi Meir Baal and say the famous word Elacha de Meir Aneni, that would be great as well. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful evening and hope to see you all soon.